They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. And I'm gonna run again. I'm getting ready to run real soon. And we're gonna record it. And we're gonna record my testimony of my foot being grown back. And that's gonna shake up the world, but that's who the Most High is. He's a promise keeper. Hallelujah. And Jabez had a prayer to ask him for that much. I don't want to get nasty, but you know how you say you have a prayer? He had the balls, just enough nerve, we should say, to ask for this after he's had a hard life. And you know he had a hard life when his mama named him, have a hard life. I bored you in sorrow. You caused me sorrow. You caused me nothing but sorrow from the beginning. But yet and still, family, he was more honorable than his brothers. Oh boy. So that means to me, that tells me that he had a hard life. But he still did what he knew to please the Most High. And once again, he said, "Oh, that you will bless me indeed and enlarge my territory." And that's what the Most High is doing for us today, family. He's blessing us indeed and enlarging our territory. That your hand will be with us, protection, and that you will keep us from evil. From doing evil, that's what that means. That I may not cause pain. Hallelujah. And the Most High granted his request. You may be asking me, Robert, what's so doggone absolutely perfect? I tried to slide that in. You may be asking me, Robert, what's so doggone it absolutely perfect in this upside down broken world order system? My answer is my shield and my exceedingly great reward, as we saw in Genesis 15:1. And family, what I forgot to mention, I was coming up the street that day, and right in front of me, there was a old lady that was driving all slow and erratic. I thought it was an old lady, but come to find out she was training her granddaughter how to drive. But on their license plate, they had Jabez Prayer. Jabez Prayer. So I was like, praise the Most High, what an absolute powerful confirmation. Hallelujah. And family, the young lady was coming down the hill all herky-jerky, real slow. You could tell it was somebody old or somebody that didn't know how to drive. I thought it was someone old because it was an older car. So I was getting ready to pass him, but the Most High told me, don't pass him. Look at the tag again. And I looked at the tag again and remembered that that's what I was doing my study on, the Jabez Prayer that day. And family, they pulled right into the park in front of me. And she started training the young lady how to drive. I said, praise the Most High. It is he who has kept every promise he has made to me so well that I must say it's absolutely perfect. That would have been the perfect place to end this idea. Yet as with Abram, this is only the beginning. The Most High Yah has more generational promises, prophecies, and covenant to fulfill that we see in the remainder of Genesis 15:1-14. And it says the Most High's covenant promise to Abram. And we're not going to read that. We're so much into our time. We're going to pretty much tell what happened. And Abram was asking the Most High, how can you say you're going to bless me and you're my exceedingly great reward, and that you have brought me out of my father's land into this land to give me as an inheritance? Now, how can I be so blessed like you say I am when I don't have no seed? I don't have no heir. And Eleazar of Damascus, my servant, is going to inherit all my wealth. And the Most High said, no, he's not. You're going to have a son, and he's going to be your heir. And then the Most High told him, go outside and look up at the sky and count all the stars if you can. That's how many descendants you're going to have. And Abram believed the Most High, and the Most High counted unto him as righteousness because of his belief. But Abram was persistent and said, well, how you gonna do it, Pop? I don't see it. How will I actually possess it? And then the Most High said, okay, I got you. He said, go and grab me a heifer, a 3-year-old heifer, a 3-year-old female goat, and a 3-year-old ram, a turtle dove, and some young pigeons. Time to break covenant. Time to go into covenant with him. Which covenant means I'm the strongest, so I'm gonna take your weakest, and we're gonna stand as one. Wherever you weak at, I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna come and help in your weakest points. You're gonna take on my strength as I take on your weaknesses. Which of course we know the Most High don't take on no weaknesses. His strength overshadows both in the covenant. Or overshadows you in the covenant. And he broke cut the animals up. And this is what I want to get to. Some vultures swooped down to eat the carcasses, but Abram chased them away. And family, this is what we have to do with our covenant with the Most High. Because here comes the text says, as soon as the seed was scattered, here come Hasatan to try to steal the seed. Immediately, as the text says. But he shooed him away, and then the Most High caused him to fall into a deep sleep. And then he showed him the main part of the text, what we just spoke about the future generations covenant promises from the covenant he made with Abram right here and there. And it spells it out. And this is our heritage as Yasharal. And it says, you can be sure that your descendants will be strangers in a foreign land, where they will be enslaved and oppressed for 400 years. But I will punish the nation, we should say nations, but it's all up under one, that enslaves them, and in the end, they will come away with great wealth. And we know that we're going to come out of here and go into the wilderness of the nations, as the text says, and be purged. He's going to purge out the rebels and cause us to pass under the rod of, that's how the shepherd does. He'll purge the sheep out, the bad sheep from the good sheep. Like, no, you can't go. You can't go. You're a rebel. You can't go. Come on in. Come on in. And we know that, just as the text says, that the Most High won't be known for how he redeemed his children from Egypt, but he's going to be known for how he redeemed his children from all the lands where he scattered us out to. And this is the absolutely perfect we're speaking on today. And the Most High has brought that to my attention. Every time we do our testimony, every time we speak about this idea, we got to mention us coming out of our captivity and us repenting and getting some get right and turning back to the Most High wholeheartedly and seeking his face so we can do our part, so we can stand up and be so strong soldiers for the Most High. Just like he put me in full-time ministry, he gonna put some of us in full-time ministry that's not in it yet. And I spoke to one of my sisters. We hadn't seen her as of late, and we recommended her channel. Our sister from Unity as One Forever here on YouTube. And she's going through some transitions, and I don't want to put all her information out there, but her phone messed up and she needs to get a new phone so she can continue to do her recordings. And I can tell she's very private. Like she told me, I don't share my information. Just like with her saying that she don't share her photo on her recordings because of